So you roll a d6 to do damage.
Dan, you walked away.
Sorry,
The square one. 6.
Nice.
the camera turned off for a second.
Alright, next up is Trash Panda.
Did the battery die?
I summon one of my spiritual animals.
So I can see
A
it.
loft boa that constricts the target. They
Yeah, the
can't
app
run away
stopped.
without a strength check
I
to
just
break
so I checked to
free.
see if it was recording. I turned it off.
Who has more health?
Professor Dumbledore has more health.
I'm gonna put my boa on him.
Okay, roll a d20 and see for success.
13
Plus intellect.
plus 5.
You successfully constrict
Okay.
Dumbledore with your snake. Roll a d6 to do damage for the initial squeeze.
One.
One squeeze.
Just one squeeze.
Okay?
But now you need a strength check to break free.
Okay, I'll do the sorry,
It doesn't say what you have to roll though.
I'll just do it. I'll just do a 15. Oh, it'll be against you. It'll be against your strength. Not yet.
Let's
Not
not do that.
yet. After Trash Panda is Kelsey. So Kelsey is going to take his gun again. He's going to take another shot. This time he's going to shoot it at you because you charged him. He's going to shoot at Ragnar. 9 versus reflex. Dexterity again.
21.
You dodge that bullet like it was.
Took a screenshot.
And then I yell at him. Marvel is better than DC.
You had to like swallow that 3 times.
Been waiting for you for so long.
Said it.
Yay! That was me.
After Kelsey,
Albert's like, he has to say this right.
is Dumbledore. Dumbledore is going to make an attempt to break free of your boa.
Okay.
So he's going to summon all of his strength as an old frail man. Damn. Okay. 17. 17
What's 17?
is roll.
So it's yours.
Minus.
Right.
Okay. He just rips open your boa. Just turns to dust. And now he's going to shoot you. The stretch band. 5.
How can you have spikes?
5 against dexterity.
It's the worst Dumbledore ever. Double dope.
15
It's
minus
gonna
2.
be like against intellect and fucking Dumbledore.
This is a
No, yours is dexterity. I already did it.
He shoots you
And misses.
and misses you. Next up is Black Magic.
I ready a spell. I summon ice. I cast my spell, and ice cubes come out. You surround the target with ice cubes to deal cold damage. So let's see if that works.
Who are you targeting?
Dumbledore, still alive right now. 14 plus 6, 20.
Hit him.
Booyah.
Do damage.
1.
Well,
It was just one little cube.
He's like, ow.
This is that last ice cube that falls down.
Yeah.
Temple.
Now it is the top of the order, and with the top of the order, you see the fire on the stake start creeping up higher and higher to Captain Jack's
That would
feet.
have been a good spell to put out the fire.
So now you can tell he's running out of time before the fire takes him. Top of the order is out, Mega Man.
Can I shoot the pyro on him so he just kind of falls?
Let's see.
Sure, you can try it, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Let's see what you shoot him with.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, great.
What you shoot him with?
That's really funny.
Okay, my cannon turns into a regular human hand with no powers for 1d10 real minutes.
Okay, roll a d10.
Oh, we don't have Alexa down here.
5 minutes.
So for 5 minutes, you have no powers. You just have a regular
Oh.
human. But I'll still let you continue your turn. What do you do to try to put out this fire?
Okay, Google. Start a timer for 5 minutes.
Smother it with your trash bag.
Yeah, you want to try to suffocate him
Oh.
with your trash bag?
Oh, no.
Go for it.
To help out, the ground is sandy.
Alright, I throw sand at the fire.
Alright, roll a d20.
Sand in the trash bag. Throw the trash bag.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
What do you do? Okay, you fill up their trash bag
Use
with
my
sand,
trash bag.
then you throw the bag of sand at
Well, it's
the...
easier now that you have an extra hand.
13.
Okay. With a 13, you actually smother the fire out enough to reduce it, so that gives him more time. The fire's not completely out, but you reduce the raising flames.
So you can live a little bit longer.
You can live a little bit longer.
Does he
I
still
got
have
you,
his
Jack.
trash bag?
No, the trash bag's gone. It's just
Why?
It's-
I just
Oh, okay,
throw it
yeah.
at him. I
No.
just emptied the sand into him.
you threw your bag with it by accident.
How dare you?
It's a really.
And you still see Captain Jack just squirming, trying to get free.
Sandbag.
He's saying,
Pretty much.
you hear Captain Jack screaming, "Get me more rum!" After Negaman is the 3. Ragnar, go.
I charge at Jason Kelsey, and I'm trying, and I yell this inspirational song, this inspirational cry to hopefully let me hit him.
Please sing it in song form.
When I'm done, they call me Macarena, and the boys they gonna say, "Que soy buena."
What?
Roll a d20 to see.
It's the 2 lines to the Macarena.
It's 14.
Yeah, with the 14, he is
How do you know that?
off guard, so get +2 to your attack roll.
It's on my playlist.
I was like, no.
You hit him.
The Macarena.
The first, it popped into my head, and I was like, oh, what are the lines to the Macarena?
5.
You've killed Jason Kelsey, and with his dying breath, as you describe your killing blow.
He Macarena's to death.
Tinker Gadget is my favorite friend.
And with that, you take your axe. I assume you have an axe,
Yes.
and you cleave him through the gut, and he turns off the platform he's on, and he stubs his toe. And as he,
Before I read it out loud, I'm like, I don't understand what the fuck does loft mean.
all right, we're going back. We are definitely doing that. We are doing psychoanalysis have to do.
We've done it before too.
All right, we're good.
Me coming in, recording over ourselves.
With that, Jason Kelsey stubs his toes as motherfucker and falls off of the platform and dies. All that's left is Professor Dumbledore, who is feeling brave and wants to continue the battle. And next up is, who did that? Ragnar?
Ragnar, yeah.
Mother Nature, you're up.
4 minutes.
So for 4 minutes, there's a massive
Typhoon.
typhoon going through this town. The fire that was about to take over Captain Jack is not completely gone. It's just completely doused. Everybody is completely doused in rain.
So will her typhoon hurt?
Does it
Dumbledore?
affect us, too?
It affects
Yes,
everybody.
everyone.
So with her attack, it's like an area effect. Everybody has -2 to their attack rolls because it's hard to see and navigate. And you did save Captain Jack from the flames. Next up is Trash Pan.
Our mother.
I
Naughty
summon
by
my
nature.
next animal.
Before you do that,
Oh!
okay. Before you do that, when you put the fire out, you see Professor Dumbledore turn to you, Mother Nature, and say, "What is your name?" Damn.
I summon a small trash panda. It's summoned into my battle, and my next attack gives the target rabies. Ongoing 5 damage to the save ends.
And what do you do? And what do you want to do for your attack?
It is her turn.
That is my attack.
You're attacking him with the raccoon?
With a raccoon, so
Okay.
it can have rabies.
Alright, let's do it. Roll intellect.
Duh, we're playing a game, right?
Does he have rabies?
15 plus 5,
You hit him.
20. Minus
You hit him.
2. Type it.
That's
Roll your
all
damage.
attention.
Huh?
Roll damage.
3, and then he has an ongoing 5 because he has rabies.
Awesome. Next up is Dumbledore. And I think he's going to, at this point, knowing death is near, tries to run to the closest apothecary to get healed up with his rabies. And with that, you're left alone with Captain Jack. And now you see Jeff, the Taco Bell Pokemon trainer, come up and say, "You guys did it! Let's go! Let's get him!"
I chase after Dumbledore.
I cast a spell at him.
Alright, as Dumbledore's running away to go seek help, you cast a spell and you're chasing him.
I cast a spell for super strength. JK, it didn't work. -4 to attack rolls. That's what it says.
Kate is never allowed to not look at the box.
You feel
Is that
suddenly.
yours?
No.
Oh.
Please don't.
You feel suddenly weaker.
Good
And you're
thing I
trying
don't
to hit
attack with
Dumbledore on
strength.
his way out.
I
No,
chase Dumbledore and I summon a beautiful monarch butterfly. And it's landed on my fingertip. However, it has razor sharp teeth and it kills all of my friends.
Oh my god.
Everyone is dead. It does not kill me though.
Alright, so the butterfly goes around and kills
What a
everyone.
description, what flavor text.
You have
You
to
need to
play.
frame that one.
So you stand there with this monarch butterfly. It just flies around
It just flies around, lands, and goes boom.
and just kills everyone it touches.
Wait, are you dead too?
Everyone's dead.
Everyone's dead.
Friends and family, everyone's dead.
The worst friends and family sale ever.
So you all
I
hit
just
the
picture this
ground.
pretty little butterfly.
And you're dead. It's a butterfly.
Don't you have like a healing thing?
Ooh.
But
What
you
if
must-
I'm not your
but you're
friend?
dead.
I'm a life bringer.
Yeah, but you bring someone back to life to kill someone else.
I can think of
Don't
somebody you
use
should
Cool,
kill.
kill her and bring me back alive.
Oh.
No, she's dead too.
Oh,
Isn't she
yeah.
already dead?
Can I bring myself back?
Everyone has to drink to come back to life.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay dead for a little bit. Because this is a
Cheers.
full beer. I can tell.
Just no, don't talk it. Just take a few, like a nice big swig.
I'm alive. I fucking love that.
Yeah, that's all nice.
A beautiful monarch butterfly kills everyone.
With razor sharp teeth.
I just like peaceful. This lands. Boop. Everyone's dead.
No, I'm like,
And then it smiles and then you see like these
Razor,
It's like-
kind of,
and it
it's
comes after everybody.
like venom.
After everybody takes their drinks to come back to life.
exactly, I pulled that.
After everyone drinks to come back to life, you're just standing there overlooking everybody like this.
This whole
Oh my
battle,
God.
we killed everyone, and then we just all killed ourselves afterwards.
Sounds about right.
It's a good thing I'm not friends with Captain Jack Sparrow again.
Dumbledore successfully gets away. But you're
Rabies.
so you.
We'll die
it does
eventually.
raise. You go back. Everyone's back up.
Little as you know, I'm friends with the guy who owns the apothecary. He's dead.
You see the Pokemon trainer trying to get Captain Jack down from the fire, from the straps, but he can't do it by himself. He needs help. Does anyone help him?
I cast a spell.
I give him my used condom.
I try and shoot him off with a spell. I cast Fire Fart. I shoot a fireball, but it falls flat and makes a loud fart sound instead.
And when you do that, by this point the typhoon has stopped, and you set the fire back up by falling short under fire. And then you said you ran up to help.
Yeah.
Okay, you
Burn the
ran up to
fire.
help. As you run up to help, the Pokemon trainer whispers in your ear, "Your balls are showing."
I didn't technically say I ran up to help. I said I threw my used condom at him.
Oh, as he called your used condom, he shouted, your balls are showing.
Thanks.
And he uses the condom to get
It was actually
Captain
the
Jack
balls
free.
of my.
So the fire's starting back
I
up.
keep getting yours.
He used the lubrication from the used condom to moisten up the
The
rope
fires.
and got it free
It's out for
and
blood.
got him out before the fire was
You don't
over.
mess with Mother Nature.
I don't know.
You are not invited back anymore.
Save that. Don't use it.
Don't use it yet. With that, Captain Jack says, thank you for saving me. Y'all are the best. Does anyone have any rum?
I do.
You're here, and he takes your rum and drinks all of it. After Captain Jack, after you save him, he comes over to you and says, well, I think I know why you're here. As you know, my crew has mutinied, and they are no longer with me, except for my dear friend Jeff, the Taco Bell Pokemon trainer. He's only here part-time, because the rest of his time is spent working at Taco Bell. So he says, I reached out to a colleague of mine. You may know him. He's my friend Donald. And I let him know I needed some help, and it looks like you guys are here to be my crew. So I have lost something on my Black Pearl ship that was taken from me that is very dear. And I will confide in you and appreciate you keep the comments to yourself. But I do have a small cigar box filled with penises of various shapes, sizes, and colors that I need to retrieve from my ship. So we need to go post haste to get back the Black Pearl and get back my cigar box full of penises. So no one else can find out. What we need now is a ship.
I will only help you if you give me an item.
Oh, absolutely. He reaches in his pocket and gives you an item. You have a new bottle opener. You will never be thirsty again.
Oh, good.
And then he goes in his pockets to give everybody else items.
They didn't ask.
And he doesn't have anything else. He just says, "I am the king of cheese."
It's valid.
Sounds like something he would say.
And with that, he finishes off your rum and passes out. Drunk.
What's around us? I searched the area.
Alright, in the
Are
area.
there any shops? We're in a plaza market, right?
You are in a market.
I go to a stall and ask the person what they sell.
Yeah, you walk to a stall. Most of the stalls are closed because of the pandemonium that happened. But the stall you walked up to is a
Happens to be open.
is a brave woman, Mother Teresa, who would not be turned away by the commotion going on, and needs to make sure that she stayed open for everybody if she needs to be available. at all
Gotta make that
times.
bank.
And as you approach her, she says nothing.
As she would.
Try again.
I ask, what do you sell here?
I actually sell. From saying nothing, she says, "Hey, hey, hey!" in a fat upper voice, and just holds up a shank.
I'll take it.
This is going to be 5 gold for this beautiful shank.
I pull out 5 gold.
She takes it and gives you the shank.
Can I have it?
Yeah.
He discards it.
She dropped it. She put it on the counter and pulled back out the shank. Anyone else? What do you guys do?
Can we try to steal a ship?
Is there anybody else open?
You can steal a ship, and Jeffrey, the Pokemon trainer, says, "Yeah, there's some ships that are, some colonial ships on the docks that we can, look at commandeering. That's a brilliant idea, Mr. What?
Nigga man.
Nice, Mega Man. So yeah, we can head there. Does anyone else want to do anything else before we head
Is there
there?
anything else around us?
Oh yeah, are there any other stalls open?
There's some bodies.
Is there any
Some bodies.
stalls without people in it that I can go rummage through?
Yeah. What?
Any trash
I
cans
want
for
to
it
go
to go
rummage
through?
through people's stalls.
Oh yeah, people were rioting. So there was a
I
Macy's
wanna riot.
that was broken into. And
I go to the Old Navy that was right down the street.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I reach in the window and try and grab an item.
You try to pull out a piece of clothing.
Why do you keep ignoring me?
The old,
So you're next.
and as you reach your hand into the Old Navy to pull out some clothes, I guess, you actually just get conversation hearts. Pre-chewed candy.
I hate these.
You go to
These are the worst candies
It's a
I've
good
ever
thing
been
you
to.
don't have to eat them. They're already
I hate
pre-chewed.
them.
and Trash Panda
It's
goes
mush.
to another stall.
It's like mushy chalk.
That is,
Ew, yeah.
the stall is dark, it's broken into, there's nobody in there, it's very dark, and in the darkness, you shovel around to try to find something, and you pull out honey.
Oh, thanks.
Just a jar of honey. Does anyone else do anything?
I'm ready to go steal a ship.
Alright,
I'm going with them.
okay.
I take my pre-chewed candy hearts. I give them to
share.
Mother Nature so she doesn't kill me.
Um,
And then I follow.
She's hungry.
She gets angry really quick.
You see Jeff carrying Captain Jack along with you. He passed out, but he's like carrying him on his shoulder, running along. And as he's carrying Captain Jack, he says, "Nice titties."
Who does he say that to? Trash Panda.
He's just a trash panda. He winks because he's carrying Captain Jack.
Then he falls back asleep.
All right, so with that, you guys all leave, and you go back to the docks where you guys first emerged from. And on the docks, you see a few different sized ships. You see a couple caravels, some frigates.
Forget.
Sounds like frigate.
A big battleship, and a couple other ships of different sizes. What do you do?
I say let's get that one.
Which one?
The biggest one.
All right, you go
I
to
agree.
you go to take the biggest one, and there's a plank that kind of leads to the ship. from the dock, and in front of that are two
So that
guards.
plank was made for walking.
Yeah, and there's two guards standing there. As you approach, they introduce themselves as, "Hello, I'm Chewbacca." So one of them is a big, hairy man, 7 foot tall.
Little man, man. Little man.
He's a Chewbacca.
The Wookiee.
And next to Wookiee, Chewbacca is Will Smith.
That's a man.
So you got Will Smith acting all cool, shooting some people all outside of school, and then Chewbacca, the Wookiee, standing guard.
Just screaming.
I think Mega Man should shoot something at.
Yeah, I want to blast him out.
Alright,
You blasting out Chewbacca or Will Smith?
Both.
Chewbacca.
as you approach Chewbacca, Chewbacca screams, "Where is the nearest Taco Bell?"
Or just tell him where it's at,
Yeah.
where he might go.
Yeah,
It's down the street.
Where?
White Horse Pike, isn't it?
yeah, and then Jeff, the Pokemon trainer, actually leaves with him and walks him out, and Jeff tells Chewbacca,
Can you give him a discount?
It's true.
as they're walking, Chewbacca looks down at him, and Jeff looks up and says, "The fuck you looking at?" And they just walk off together, so you're left with just Will Smith.
Workman's
Blast
done.
that nigga.
Alright, I'll blast him.
Alright,
Blast that nigga.
as you get ready to blast Will Smith, he says, "It's those damn aliens again."
Perfect.
That was the best.
And then you blast him.
I'm going to pull out a powerful line of Cheetos. Throw out the snack on.
Yeah, Will Smith appreciates the shit out of that. And y'all are just eating some Cheetos and Tom
Can we
Potatoes.
be friends?
Yeah. So you and Will Smith and all you guys and Will Smith is just saying, you know, I was just sitting here to guard this stupid ship. There's nobody even on it.
And
You
he was
know.
hungry. He was hungry.
Yeah, I was hungry. I really appreciate this, guys.
Join our crew.
What are you guys doing?
Steal the shit.
Still on the ship.
I need the flashback when Jeff took when Jeff took Chewbacca off. He dropped Captain Jack on the dock, so Captain Jack's just passed out on the dock with you.
Well, Will Smith can pick him up. couldn't he?
Yeah, Will Smith can. You know, he's like, yeah, I got nothing else to do. You guys fed me at least. I haven't been paid in 2 weeks. I'm hungry. So he takes his Cheetos, sticks
We
in his
have pre-chew
pockets.
conversation hearts if you want them.
He loves them.
We offer. Okay, offer.
I can offer.
Mother Nature
Oh, yeah,
gives
yeah.
and treats you
I
right.
appreciate that, girl.
I got
He
some.
feels you. And he carries Captain Jack
Here.
onto the ship. And with that, you guys are all on the ship. What do you do now? You're on the biggest ship.
I
I
would go look
I
for
run
the treasure
around and
chest.
push off all the ropes.
Okay.
I go steal anything in the treasure chest.
Okay.
I go to the little captain's den.
Okay, well, just you guys are in the same spot then. So you guys go to the captain's den where the treasure chest is. The door's locked to the den. Okay.
I now have a baby Joey. Yay! However, when he turns 1, he will grow up to be a larger, stronger, faster, and he will kill me in a street fight.
It's like Rocky.
But I have until he's 1.
Do you have to roll?
No,
Oh,
I have until he's 1 before I die.
thank God.
He will turn
My
into
baby
a
Joey is going to kick down the door.
Roll a d20 to see if your Joey knocks on the door.
That's pretty smart. To use a Joey. You have good legs.
Yeah, that little Joey.
Fuck shit up.
Yeah, he's only a baby, but damn, he just the door just caves in.
I enter.
And with
When he
that,
does, he goes, how you doing?
you actually see a giant treasure chest that's actually opened already. What do you do?
Go in.
You go in the treasure chest.
Yeah, what's up?
He just
He's like,
climbs in.
there's
He just walks up to it,
I'll take a peek.
sticks his head in, and
It's like Piper in the box.
it's trapped. You take 1 damage as the hinge closes on your body.
Oh my god, you're inside?
How big is this?
It's a pretty big chest.
I was expecting
You walked
to
in.
dig my hands in.
You had to go in.
I
and shut on you.
try to open the chest.
Okay, it's still squeezing him in it. You gotta
Help
cast
me
a
out.
spell.
I'm gonna cast a spell to try and open it.
Okay.
Break out my grimoire. And I summon an empty book of spells. Nothing happens.
Thanks a lot.
I tried.
He's still screaming inside. Take another 1d.
I turn to the
take
plate,
another.
page.
I
damage.
summon a porcupine and it shoots quills at the chest.
Did it hit me?
Roll a d6.
We'll find out.
Kate's casting the spell.
Alright.
Yes.
15.
You
What is
hit
it?
Albert. Roll a d6. Successfully, the whole chest just
There's a 15.
is
Like,
covered
Hey,
with
what's
quills.
that
this is fucking rigged.
1 year. One
You
year.
take another damage.
I try and pick the lock with my shank.
Okay, it works.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Really?
Do I just get
I broke him all of 15. That does nothing. But he can throw a shank at it and it opens.
I picked it.
I don't make the rolls.
You do.
Do I just get the item that was in
Oh yeah. You pull out of all that a cloak of visibility when worn immediately makes you notice and you get everyone's attention.
Good thing you have that high
What
con
is
modifier.
We'll see. We'll
What
see.
does everyone else do?
Is there anything else in the chest? I look in.
Okay, yeah, you see something else in there.
Albert's everything.
It's an Olympic gold medal.
Ooh, that's what I always wanted. I put it on.
Is it empty yet?
No, there's still
Oh,
one
okay.
more thing in there. One more thing.
Kate wants to look at
Yeah,
it.
Y'all-
yeah, you can-
Alright, you guys are something.
All right, you take it. It's a vial of sickness, vial of stickiness.
That's worse.
Down with the six.
I'm so bad.
You can throw this at an enemy to weaken their reflexes and make them slower. -2 to all of their defenses.
That's
It
pretty
would have
good.
been funny if it was sickness.
All right, what does everyone else do?
I look around the ship for
All right.
more stuff.
You,
I go to the helm, try and steer.
All right, you go to the helm and you're just pretending to steer the wheel.
Well, I took the things off so that
I look around the captain's room.
All right, when you're in the
I took
captain's
the
room, you
ropes
see a
off.
desk.
I go in the desk.
All right, in the desk you see a map,
I look at the map.
and it's a map of the Caribbean.
Do I know how to read this map?
No, you just
I'm pretty smart.
you know it's a map.
I'm pretty damn smart.
But when you open up the drawer too, in with the map, you also get a used condom.
Okay.
This captain's a freak.
Can't have
Still
enough
have
of
one.
those.
Oh, wait, is this the Black Pearl?
No.
Oh, okay.
I summon an animal to go wake up Captain Jack.
Okay.
I summoned a parrot that mimics everything everyone says.
Just go normal wake.
It's a good normal way.
Okay. With that, he begins mimicking everybody,
He begins mimicking everybody.
and he wakes up Captain Jack.
And he wakes up Captain Jack.
Captain Jack gets up. He
Captain Jack gets up.
he crawls into the ship,
He crawls into the ship.
and he takes the bird, and snaps its neck.
And he takes the bird and
He
Look how
says,
much
you already disembarked the ship, right? So you guys are already kind of sailing out.
just floating away.
Captain
No, but
Jack.
I meant the thing, I was like, woo!
Captain Jack takes his
I'm
compass
on the
out,
front of the ship.
And he explains- and he explains
Albert's
it.
holding you. What do you say?
I say, "Oh my God, my cookie is drowning."
Not the cookie.
Do you jump in after your cookie?
Otherwise-
Captain Jack takes out his cattle prod, and his cattle prod has a special ability that points him in the direction of what his heart desires most. And right now, his heart desires a small cigar box filled with penises of various shapes, sizes, and colors. So he takes his cattle prod and says, "We got to go that way." And you looking at the map, you get a feel for that direction, and the map, and you know that you need to go to the Dead Man Spires. So the Dead Man Spires is, you don't know what it is yet, but it's just labeled on the map, Dead Man Spires. And you just think you need to go there.
We need to go there.
A brand appears on it from the cattle prod.
Yeah, sure. That happens. And you guys are on your way. You guys sail out towards the Dead Man Spire, which is where you believe Captain Jack will find a small cigar box full of penises. And along the way, you guys are just chatting. Captain Jack tries to make some small talk. He broke into the liquor cabinet and he's drinking more rum.
Oh shit.
And he approaches Ragnar and says, "Nothing." After a moment of silence, he says to you, "USA They're gonna bring home the gold. And he takes a huge swig.
And then I yell, "You know what time it is? Time for a little shake and bake."
You need to cook.
A little shake and bake. Alright, y'all are friends now. You guys drink, you guys have fun. And as you guys are sailing toward the Dead Man's Fires, everyone roll a perception
I
check.
want to give Captain Jack an animal.
Okay.
I feel like every pirate needs a shoulder companion.
He,
I mean, just broke the neck off your parrot. And I think that would have been a good companion.
Do you have a monkey?
No.
He gets a
Native-
fat rat
oh,
who's
thank
going
you.
to try to steal all of your food. And he won't attack until he gets food. But he sits on your shoulder in the meantime.
well, thank you, Trash Panda. So he just has this fat rat sitting up on his shoulder. He, passes out. Everyone roll. Who's on the deck? Is anybody else on the deck? You gotta stall.
I'm at the helm. Does that count?
Yeah, roll a perception check.
12 plus what? Anything?
No.
12.
18.
I'm taking a nap.
Okay. Do you have health loss on you?
Yes.
Or gain it for taking a nap? You don't see anything. You just see like fog in front of you, or
I'm still at the helm.
actually the ship isn't really made well, so you're at the helm and all you see is the mast in front of you. That's it. It's a huge epic mast.
We're on our way. We haven't left dock yet.
You see in the
We're coming
distance
now.
5 ships approaching from the horizon, and upon closer inspection, when you squint your little eyes, you see that they have black skulls on them, and that signifies
Pirate.
pirates.
Oh, smacks.
What do you do?
I'm gonna shoot
We
them.
sail towards them.
Charge!
Okay.
On our ship.
going to
Sail!
Do we see the names of the
Sail!
Yeah. You see, only one of them is named, and the name of the ship is. The one on the front mast or the front of the leading ship, you see a carving of a midget that's wearing a trench coat and has stilts to make itself appear larger than just a midget.
It's really intricate.
Right? That's the lead ship coming at you. You guys turn towards it. One thing you guys notice when you're on the ship is your ship is outfitted. You pick the biggest ship. It's outfitted with cannons that could be used for defensive measures. In just these type of situations, what do you do?
Well, he has a cannon for an order.
Yeah, I'm
Alright.
use cannons.
I bring the ship about to face our cannons.
Okay. As you turn, you see that they're coming right at you.
Well, I can use the cannon. You can cast spells and you can shoot with that.
Can I shoot my buster
Yeah.
through the cannon so I get a better range?
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's do
Yeah,
that.
you open the back and stick your hand through.
Yeah.
All right, you do that. Let's
Yeah.
see what you do.
I'm gonna shoot out. Oh my god.
Can't wait.
My cannon backfires and kills me.
Yeah, that happened.
Man.
You're dead on the ground.
Yeah,
You
bring it
could,
back to life.
yeah.
Kill somebody else.
Alright.
So
I'll bring it back to life.
someone else has to die.
Is it someone or something?
Some a living
It
thing.
could be anything.
Yeah.
Alright. The rat dies.
My god, you just killed me!
For me.
Sorry.
Oh, the rat just
Thank you, mother.
the rat disappears and you come back to life with full health, ready to go.
You want to try it again?
Try it again. Put your arm back in
All right,
the
let's do this again. Round
All
2.
And he's dead.
I shoot out beer, and I miss my turn so I can drink.
Roll a d20 for me though.
5.
All right, you hit one chip. So with that,
Really? I had fucking 15.
You did really good at shooting his butt with quills. You loaded that whole treasure chest with quills.
I hurt. I felt it.
I hate
His
it,
butt.
DMs. Oh, I hate it.
With a 5, one ship gets targeted by your beer, and the whole ship just gets super drunk, and you see that one ship veering off to the side.
6.
So you got 4 ships that are still fast approaching. They're roughly
I try-
200 yards away.
I ready a spell to try and fend off one of the ships.
Okay.
Or all of them, depending on the spell. Ooh. Okay.
Okay.
I target the main ship.
Okay.
I cast a size reduction spell.
Okay.
I roll a d10. The target size is reduced by the number on the die. Example: 1d10 means that is 1/10 the original size, permanent.
Okay.
You're gonna shrink the ship?
Yep. So I need a d10. That's this one.
You're Ant-Man.
So it is now 7/10 the size that it was.
Alright. With the 7/10 the size, the ship begins to shrink, and it becomes too small for some of its people. So you see people like getting too big for the ship, and they're falling out. But the ship's still coming at you, just smaller.
It's still kind of big.
It's still a pretty big ship.
It's just a model.
No, it's
7/10.
the
I mean,
original
it's-
size.
Some people had to fall out to not sink, but
Let's
it's
take
still-
it out. We just hit
So
it.
if it
coming
was
at
like
you.
1/10 the original size, that would be like super small.
Right.
Well, I'm sorry.
Way to go, Mr. Mage. So
It's
I
now
yell
100.
at you. When you lick my armpits, it tickles me.
Like, you're not supposed to tell people that.
What else do you guys do? Now it's 150 yards away. These 4 ships, one with a midget.
Someone else fire the. I yell. Someone fire the cannons. Besides Albert. Besides Mega Man.
Mega Man.
Mega Man.
Nigga.
Use your nature.
Oh, yeah. Let's see.
In the ocean.
Yeah.
Alright, so I fling dirt into their eyes. They get a -2 to their attack rolls for the encounter.
Okay.
Where you dirt from?
Your bag. Your
was
your
some
trash
left.
bag. There was some left.
There was still some sand in yours.
Alright, so there are like something like a sandstorm kind of thing? What was it?
Sure.
Yeah,
Dirt.
I
Just
throw
dirt.
You flung dirt.
I'm sure there's dirt on the ship.
It's old.
It's old.
Well, it's a dirt's dirt. So you see,
She goes around dusting
Yeah.
the ship.
your ship is now covered in dust, and I guess it's harder for them to hit you, the ship. 2 of the 4 ships, not the main ship, 2 of the other 4 ships veer off to the side, and now they're flush with you, or facing, the sides are facing you, and you see their cannons drop down.
Let's swing across.
They're too far away. They're
Let's
like,
blast our way across.
do you want to do anything?
No.
You want to summon like a
They're too far away.
fish animal to knock the boats over?
I
No,
steer
there's
one
no
of the
fair.
ships towards closer to one so we can get closer.
Okay, so you turn the ship back and you go straight at what ship?
Uh,
7/10.
the 7/10 one, you know.
Okay, it's coming right at you, head-on collision.
Let's go
Well,
kill
I'm
it.
gonna veer at the last second so we pass each other like this.
Okay, roll a d20, and I want this to be a intellect check.
17.
You're fully capable at maneuvering the ship. You just go alongside the 710 ship, so it's a little smaller than your ship. But yeah, you're now like
Everyone
parallel.
can just literally just jump on it because it's so short.
I jump on.
Jump on. All right.
Jump on.
When you jump on, you're surrounded by a bunch of different people, and then the captain steps up to you, and the captain is a younger-looking boy. Takes out his hands, and his hands are made of scissors. And he introduces himself as, "I am Edward Scissorhands, and I've been looking for your sweet and sour chicken ass." And he. And there are 5 total total pirates on this ship.
Okay.
One being Edward,
Okay.
and he immediately engages you with combat.
Okay.
So right now it's a one-on-one situation.
Okay.
Right now, he just goes to attack you.
I summon Crunch Gray?
Crunch a while.
No. It's
That's
Oh,
Crunch a
Crunch a
Gray.
Gray.
It's Crunch Gray, and it bites the target to death. Yay!
Edward Scissorhands tries to chop up this
I
crunch
like everyone
grain,
keeps writing the word yay. in my cards.
and it kills Edward Scissorhands. He's now dead, and this dog just took him over. So there are now 4 more remaining pirates. The second mate steps up and says, "Oh no, not our Captain Edward. Now you must face me, and I am a Sabrina, the middle-aged adult witch."
She's not teenage anymore.
And she pulls out a wand. And she says to you, "Have you seen my pants? They're brown."
When she says that, I summon a very wise owl to help her. He calls himself Mr. Owl. And in return, he asks her how many licks it would take to get to the Tootsie Roll Center with Tootsie Pop. And then attacks her with Tootsie Pop.
She says 17 licks. Mr. Owl, upon hearing that answer, beats her 17 times with his Tootsie Roll stick and kills her.
Bring him on.
There's animal.
Alright, so you now have 3 more members of the ship remaining.
Bring him
They're
on.
actually
Are
jumping.
they all just fighting her?
Yep.
They're jumping back over to one of them is staying behind with you, and the remaining one is Moana,
Oh, okay.
and she actually controls the water.
She really should be going to Mother Nature.
So Moana now is like someone in the water around her is going to use it against you. But the other two, not yet. The other 2 members of the ship, they swing over to the main ship and attempt to take you guys on. It is Jackie Chan, different Jackie Chan. He just does backflips off of the top mast onto your ship.
Did we kill you?
And you also,
His own stunts.
and you also have a wacky, wakey, inflatable tube man Susan.
Huh?
Dan, to be honest.
Wavy, wakey.
Waving, wacky, inflatable tube man. Named
Yes.
Susan.
Did you write that?
Yeah.
It's wakey.
That's my handwriting.
He can't spell.
I can't spell and I can't write.
Alright, so you got
Gecko. 2 C's.
so you have a crazy
That was
Susan.
intentional, that was-
So you have Susan running around like this, and you have Jackie Chan the ninja going off over there. Meanwhile, you have Moana going after Miss Trash Panda. So when Jackie Chan lands, he approaches Black Magic Mike, and says,
Don't say that.
"What came first, the chicken or the egg?" Hiya!
And I respond with a spell.
Okay.
I turn the pages in my grimoire and I begin casting Rain of 10,000 Frogs. As the frogs fall from the heavens, I notice some are already dead before they hit the ground. This leaves your enemies confused and must make a saving throw.
Okay.
Did you write that?
No.
I didn't.
What are they saving for? To die?
They're confused,
Oh,
so
okay.
they know who they would have to hit.
That was a good one.
That's really in depth.
No.
I like it.
Yeah,
The
so
first one
always
you read of
that.
mine.
I know.
Jackie Chan is not confused, but Susan is confused. So successful. Everyone. So now you all are in combat.
So we need to roll for initiative.
No.
Oh yeah, we already did that.
Yep. And
We're so productive.
first up is Mega Man. What do you do?
Can I distract everybody with my cloak so everyone can get away to the other ships?
Yeah.
You could.
Alright, I'll do that. I'll put my cloak of visibility on
Okay.
so everyone just kind of chases me where people can bounce.
Okay.
Are you
Everyone.
guys- are
You
guys
have
saying-
everyone's attention.
Yeah.
Okay.
Including the ones on my ship?
There's only one in your ship.
Did you want to blast anyone?
Yeah, I'll try to
Yeah.
see somebody else.
Moana.
Jackie
He
So
got-
Moana is now off of the ship and now on his
No,
ship.
Wacky
Moana is
Susan.
distracted by
Yeah,
him.
fuck Wacky Susan.
You're on your own ship.
That's what I asked. If she left
No,
my
she
ship
didn't
to go
leave.
to
She's-
him,
she
she
just-
just turned around.
Yeah, she turned around and was acknowledging you. And all the cannons from the 3 other ships are all pointed at you.
Alright, let's do it.
Alright, next up is...
Oh, he wants to shoot.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
gonna shoot him? Alright.
I'm gonna try to hit somebody.
Let's do it. Which
I'm
one?
gonna go out swinging. I'm gonna try to get Susan.
Alright.
Swiss Army knife. It can do whatever I want it to.
Ooh.
And it instantly kills Susan
You can. How do you do that?
with my Swiss Army knife.
What do you like? The knife you shank her?
Everything.
Or the corkscrew.
Which
I actually just throw it on
Or the scissors.
full Swiss Army knife at her and it kills her instantly.
That's not gonna happen.
He
Roll,
shoots
roll a
her
d20 to see if you
Shoots
hit
her
her
with
with it.
Swiss Army knives.
6.
Plus your dexterity.
3.
She went like this, and you missed it. Just dodged it. So it was a miss.
But
Next,
everyone can flank them now since they're all paying attention to me.
everyone's
right?
looking at you.
Yeah.
Ragnar, you're up.
I'm gonna charge at Susan and yell, "Feed me, Seymour!"
You never saw Little Shop of Horrors?
Nope.
Nope.
7 plus 5.
12.
12.
Okay. That will hit. Who hitting?
Susan. For 6.
Alright, Susan takes 6 damage. Next up is Mother Nature.
Alright.
Who are you
So,
naturizing?
Susan, or she did.
She's
Oh,
kicking.
Alright, I'm going after Susan. So, lightning crashes down, instantly killing her.
See you, Susan.
Oh no, it's Moana. I'm sorry.
Her too.
Susan's dead. Moana's still good. Alright. After that is Trash Panda.
I will summon my slug. He is harmless, but I'm going to throw it at Moana since she's not looking at me.
You're throwing your what?
A slug.
It's all
Okay.
gross.
Roll a d20 to see what the slug does.
A
Slug.
Slug.
What the slug does.
16.
What's the slug?
5.
You threw the slug at me. Roll damage.
5.
Stats.
You hit Moana for 5 slug damage.
The heavy slug.
It was.
Next
The
up.
slug.
Oh, I forgot Jackie Chan. Jackie
The slug
Chan.
that was in my room.
Jackie Chan's gonna pull some karate moves. He's gonna attempt to karate chop you in the face.
I don't.
10
6.
plus what?
It's gonna be against Khan.
So 9.
No, he misses you. You just wax on, wax off it. It's gone.
So little dive.
Next up after Jackie Chan is Moana. And we're gonna take a break.
Where'd you go?
Good. We're good.
We're over.
You said we should say me.
Okay.
He's in the back.
Well, she's looking at Oliver.
Well, she did just throw a slug at her.
Alright, and with that, Moana turns around after being hit with a slug and says, "How dare you hit me with a slug? I have to ask you a question now. Did it hurt? Did it hurt when you fell down from heaven? Because, girl, you an angel."
Thank you.
And she's like coming on to you now. And she like buddies her way up to you. And then
You're now attracted, so you have a 50% chance to hit her.
no, she comes up close to you, and then she uses her water bending abilities to smack you in the face with some water. And she's gonna hit you for 14 versus wisdom.
6 plus 5. 9 plus 5.
14 versus my 4. I hit you. Five damage. Alright, after Moana is Susan's dead, and Moana just went. So it is Dan, the Black Magic Mark.
I Jackie Chan hit me last, right?
You tried it. Yeah.
So I ready a spell to retaliate. My spell backfires apparently. I catch myself on fire. 1d4 damage, save ends. Your attacks do extra, but my attacks do extra +2 fire damage while I'm on fire.
Are you gonna attempt to like physically punch him with your flame
I
body?
will use my boomerang.
Okay.
So I ready my boomerang, it catches flame,
Okay.
and I'm going to attack him.
All right. Roll a reflex.
Reflex? It's not
Or
reflex.
dexterity. I'm sorry.
1.
Natural one.
No. 1 with my minus to dexterity.
That boomerang just goes off and keeps
Well,
going.
good thing it doesn't come back.
It doesn't come back. At the top of the order, the cannons from the other ships are going to attempt to attack your ships. And all three ships, their cannons, because of your dust storm that you created, all 3 cannon fires miss the target, and they just splash off in the distance.
What's the D4 look like?
Now,
The pyramid thing.
next up is Mega Man. All eyes on you.
I was in battle.
Is it your card?
What are you doing?
I don't know what's going on.
Susan's dead. You got Jackie Chan who's fighting him, and Moana who's on the other ship fighting Trash Panda. And you also have 3 ships that are readying another blow against your ship.
What should we roll for save ends?
10.
I'm still on fire.
I'm gonna go back to the cannon and try to shoot something out again.
Alright.
You gotta take out.
You gotta take out those ships, right?
Alright. I'm gonna fire 50-foot flumes. Oh, flames.
Flume, log flumes.
Oh, even better. 50-foot flames.
Alright,
I'm gonna fuck
you
those
are
ships up.
you are going to attempt to set one of these ships on fire.
Yeah, let's do it.
Roll a d20.
The rolls are great. 13.
You
Plus
set it on
what?
fire. No, you're good. You successfully shoot out of the cannon your fireball,
Sorry.
and it catches one of the 3 ships on fire, and it just lights a blaze, and you see the guys, the pirates jumping off into the water to try to save themselves. But now you
drown.
have 2 ships remaining that are still ready in their cannons for next fire shot.
That's that.
After that is Ragnar.
I'm going to charge Jackie Chan and yell, "My socks are wet!"
We pissed off too.
12 plus 5,
Did you just said that?
Yeah.
Okay.
7.
I successfully said that.
Yeah, you successfully hit him as well.
For 1 point damage.
Solid hit.
I hate
And
wet
then
socks
I
too.
say, "I'm gonna lick those tears off your face."
Jackie Chan is terrified. And with that, he will have a -2 to his attack rolls in the next round. Next up is Mother Nature.
A spell. Or where you have an item.
Should be
You have the vial
Oh, wait.
of stickiness.
Okay.
Let's throw that.
Yeah, I'm gonna toss my vial of stickiness.
Not to be confused with sticky.
Not sickness.
Not sickness.
Sickiness.
And it weakens their reflexes. -2 to defense roll.
Who do you use that on?
The ship. Another ship. There's
How?
another one.
Which person?
So what ship? The ship that you're boarded against, or one of the 2 ships that are firing at you?
One next to us.
Okay. So you're gonna throw your stickiness.
On
Onto the
all
ship.
of them. Yeah.
Okay. There's only 2. There's Moana and Trashpin, so they're both covered in stickiness.
Oh, sorry.
And they both have -2 to their defenses or attack
Sorry.
rolls. And is that the end of your turn?
Yeah. I can-
Next up is you, Trash Panda. You're now covered in stickiness.
Can I still summon an animal?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It'd be sticky though.
I summon Blue from Blue's Clues, and
Skidoo anytime.
Oh. Blue can skidoo at will. I hope that blue can bring me with it.
So you want blue to...
Is that like teleport?
Yeah, you want blue to take you off the ship?
Yes.
Alright, blue skidoos. And with that, he takes you off the ship.
Yes.
And now you are now on the big ship. Safe and not sticky.
Our ship?
I'm good.
Yeah, meanwhile, Moana is still sticky and left behind.
Thanks.
And it is actually Jackie Chan's turn, who is going to turn at you again and attempt to high jump kick you in the face.
That's rude. I think he misses. 17.
Yep, he just misses.
Is it a high jump kick? Does he take damage?
It was a high jump kick.
Yeah.
He deals 3 damage to himself.
Damn.
Because he missed you and kicked the mast. And
Well, it's
hurt
not
his
his
ankle.
now. I can see.
Hurt his ankle. After Jackie Chan is Moana. So Moana is going to turn now and try to shoot up some water spells at Ragnar from her point. No, to you. Her attention's back on you wearing that cloak still. So she's going to try to shoot you with the water where the cannon is.
Can I dip it?
Yeah, well, let's see if you do.
Let's see.
13 versus Wisdom.
What's that roll?
20.
5.
Not yet. She's going to whack you with her water spell for 5 damage.
Damn. Alright.
Next up is Black Magic Mike.
Jackie Chan's still on me, right? I'm gonna come back at him after he missed me. Took out my mask. I ready my next spell from my grimoire. I cast Arthritis on myself. My bones get stiff and I move more slowly. -2 to my dex roll is permanent. And I'm still on fire. So let me see my save ends. What do I roll?
10.
3, I'm still on fire.
Anything? 1 before damage?
1. Thank God.
Hide the spiders, Dan.
I welcome them at this point.
It's now the top of the order. The cannons are going to attempt to shoot the ship. And they are going to hit the ship for... Oh, next. Alright. So everyone...
When you guess. It's fine.
Oh, because you threw a vial. You used an item. You're good. Those 2 ships successfully hit your ship, even with the minuses. So they hit the ship, and your ship explodes. Not fully, but the whole ship grumbles and grumbles and grumbles. Everyone roll a dexterity saving throw, DC check 12, to see if you remain stable or if you fall off the ship.